Dundis, and I am a human rights attorney. And we are going to talk about human rights today. And we are going to start by talking about vaccine passports, because that is the beginning of the end. You know, I work in third world countries. Third world countries that are communist, or were recently communist, or were recently under totalitarian control, or recently had a genocide in the time that you and I have been alive, like Cambodia in the late 1970s. And they have a lesson. They have a lesson to teach us, if only we will listen. And I am honored to be the mouthpiece for that today. Before I get to the main topic, though, I want to let all of the folks in the crowd who are calling and texting and emailing me and saying, I'm a flight attendant, I'm a cop, I'm an EMT, I'm a first responder, I'm a firefighter, I'm a teacher, I'm a doctor, I'm a nurse. What do? I want to walk off the job to make the point. One, listen loud, listen well. The hospitals are bluffing when they say they can replace you. They can last 4 to 7 days hiring traveling nurses, and after that, they are BK upside down, closing their doors. Your job is to hold the line and not give in. Secondly, if you're going to do a walk-off, and I'm not giving you legal advice, I'm just saying, if you're going to do a walk-off, do it smart. Do it with a lot of other people, a lot of other nurses, not just in your hospital, not just in your profession, not just in your state. If you're going to do it, wait to listen to the rumors that are forming, and you all do it on the same day or days, and you cripple the damn economy from New York City to LA County. So stay tuned. Stay tuned on that front. All right. Wow, I've been on the microphone like 1 minute and I'm already going hoarse. So, the way every human rights campaign of abuse starts, the way every genocide starts, is with a false flag event. Because no self-respecting dictator is going to tell you, coming out of his starting gate, he wants to bake human beings in ovens. They would never get out of the starting gate if they told you that. So there is always a narrative. There is always a slow boiling of the frog. There is always a false flag event. And this false flag event allows society to be whipped into a frenzy and a panic. And then the leadership takes advantage of that and says, we need to protect ourselves from this false flag event threat. And now we need to change our laws to protect you people. That's how it works. So in Nazi Germany, the false flag event was the burning of the Reichstag building, which Hitler and the Nazis blamed on the communists. And they said, we have a communist attack coming. We need to protect ourselves from the communists. And as a result, he used that as a reason, as a narrative, as an excuse to change 400 laws in 6 years. He didn't give a rat's behind about the commies. What he wanted to do was hunt Jews. And those laws that he changed enabled him to push through his ulterior motive. That is how that played out. And then the next thing he did is he closed non-essential businesses, and then he closed the churches, and then he closed the schools. Does this sound familiar, Los Angeles? I'm not saying saying we don't have COVID-19. All I'm saying is, why the hell did we eviscerate our Constitution for a virus with a 99% survival rate? After Hitler did the false flag event, after he changed 400 laws in 6 years. Oh, by the way, for the haters in the audience who think that my little analogy between Governor Newsom and Hitler is unwarranted, our governor in the state changed 400 laws in the first 6 months. So the only damn difference is our governor is doing it a lot better and 12 times faster than Hitler did. Right? But after Hitler changed the laws, and after he closed the non-essential businesses, and after he closed the churches and the schools, you know what step comes next? The passport. If you think for a single solitary second that passports enable your travel, you are wrong. And I have some oceanfront property in Arizona I'd like to sell you. Passports, don't you ever forget, passports restrict your freedom. And the Jews at that point had to show a passport. It was, show your papers, please, before you pass. And they could only shop at certain stores. And then they could only live in certain places. And then they were living in the Warsaw Ghetto. And then they were living in Auschwitz. And then they weren't living at all. Do you understand that the passport is the beginning of the end? We need to fight it down. We need to fight it down. Passports mark you. Passports mark you so that your government knows who you are. And then, once they know who you are, they can know where you are. And once they know where you are, then they can tell you where you need to be. And then you can be in a FEMA camp, or a Japanese internment camp, or an Auschwitz camp. They have different names throughout the ages. But don't you forget for a single second, that is 2 or 3 different faces of the same damn ugly coin. That is prison, and that is the last step before you are 6 feet under, my friends. And today, we are here to tell Governor Grissom and the LA City Mayor and the LA City Council and the LA County Board of Supervisors, to hell with you and your passports! To hell with you! You are not going to dog collar us! You are not going to resurrect the sins of history all over one. You are not going to tell us that Rosa Parks did what she did and it was in vain, because, thank you very much, separate is never equal. And this is a Orwellian nightmare that we make George Orwell roll over in his grave. And this is Nazi Germany on steroids, because instead of showing paperwork, we will be electronically chipped and dog-collared. And today we say, the hell with you and your plan. We ain't doing it. As well, this is our telegraphing to this city and this state that if we have to, we will bankrupt and economically boycott any business that starts to ask us to show our papers. Until those businesses are standing with us, they need to stand with us, because this is a Nazi plan. And the city and county of LA and our state is the new Fourth Reich if they adopt it, and we ain't letting it happen. Woo! Yeah, I'll tell them. On a side note, I have a little personal choice few words for the women and the minorities who are sitting on our city council in LA and our county board. And yes, I am going here. How dare you get your education, your partner. And we are going to run you out of Dodge on a rail, my friends. And for the haters in the crowd, I don't see any yet. Must be something to do with the 30 security men that we have around us. Round of applause for these boys. So for anybody who's listening and is within the sound of my voice, by way of social media or walking along the curb up there, I'm going to end with what Thomas Paine said, circa December 23, 1776. If there must be trouble, let it be in my day, so that our children may know peace. So that our children may know peace. Let them call me rebel, and I will welcome it, because I feel no concern from that. But I should suffer the misery of devils should I sell out my soul and make a whore of it by answering to men whose character is that of a selfish, sottish, stupid, brutish man. And I am looking at you, Garcetti and Newsom, when I say that. These are the times that try men's souls. The summertime soldier and the sunshine patriot will, in times of crisis, shrink back from the service of their country. But he who stands by it, deserves the love and thanks of every man and every woman. Tyranny, like hell, is not easily conquered, but we have this consolation that the harder the conflict, the more glorious our triumph. And make no mistake, our triumph is coming, and it will be glorious. Today we say no more to the political hacks and the political whores who are running this city and running this county and running this state. Today